I've got a pretty short but interesting video today for you guys that I just thought I'd put out there real quick because there's a pretty fun update coming to the test place, presumably within the next day or two. It might even be up by the time that this video goes up, but we are getting, for the first time in over a year now, our first new weapon added to Phantom Forces, and I'm so extremely excited. But not only are we getting this, we are also getting a handful of other remodels, those being for the AKU-12, the AK-12C, the AK-12BR, the DBV-12, and the RPK-12 as well, and all of their conversions along with it. So at the moment, we can't actually use them. They're literally just straight up removed from the game. Like if we go to look for, say, the RPK-12, it's literally just not here. It's just not here, and the reason is because it is mainly for quote-unquote super testers, things like moderators, contributors, that kind of thing. All except for the DBV-12, which has been renamed to the AK-1276, but we cannot actually select it other than just look at it in the menu here. But before we look at the other models, because those we just have screenshots for at the moment, you can see this has the new AK-12 model style of model thing. Loads and loads of detail. It looks particularly reflective for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that is, but this is the new DBV-12. This is going to be amazing. I cannot deny that these iron sights look absolutely incredible for this. Overall, this is going to be extremely exciting to see whenever this ends up getting added to the test place and we can really try it out more. And don't worry, we are going to talk about the new weapon that's getting added here in just a couple of minutes, but for the moment, let's take a look at some of the other AK models. So for the AKU-12, it did get renamed to the AK-12U for some reason, and the model for it looks pretty, I mean, it's great. I love it. I love the fact that they're doing these AK remodels. Same with the RPK-12. It has that new AK style, and it just looks great. I'd love to see the conversions for these to see how they look. AK-12C as well, something that really has barely ever had any attention or love to it, but I think is probably going to end up being used more now that it's going to get the new layered recoil system alongside the others, I'm sure, whenever these are able to be used in the test plays. And of course, the new weapon that we have here is the SVK-12E. Now, technically, this was in the game many years ago for, I guess, like moderators to use. I remember even seeing it one time in a game years and years and years ago. I got a screenshot because I was like, what is that? I've never seen that before. But this is effectively, as you can see by the category that it's in, a DMR. With it, we get a fantastic looking model, but with it, it's got some pretty interesting stats here, having 48 damage out to 60 studs and a minimum of 35, so always a guaranteed 3-shot kill out to 180 studs. And it's just a rough guess because I can't actually look at the graph right now and I can't be bothered to do the math. I'm gonna guess probably around 80 studs. It should still be a 2-shot torso with its torso multi. It gets a 20-round magazine, a 450 semi-fire mode, and a 1000 fire rate burst mode. And it looks like it'll be unlocked at just rank 116, which is not that high for something that I think could actually be a ton of fun. I'm interested to see what, if any, kind of conversions there could be for this. And for the first time in ages, we're getting a new DMR. I'm not even sure what the last one that was added was. It must have been probably the SL8, maybe the Beowulf TCR, possibly the Scar SSR. I don't know. It's genuinely been years since we have seen, like years and years and years since we have seen a new DMR added. Now all we need is more battle rifles. That'd be pretty neat. But yes, this is going to be one that, again, we should be seeing within the upcoming days. I do very much intend to actually test this out, but I just figured that I'd get this video up real quick just so I could give you guys a bit of a sneak peek as to what we're going to be seeing in the upcoming days in test plays. Very excited to see. And just one more thing, not that we're necessarily going to see any of these, but if you go to the menu in test plays, this might be in main game as well, but I know it's at least in test plays, and you go to the chat tag section of the player shop, you can see at least 3 other guns that are not currently in the game that I'm wondering if we might eventually see. But yeah, pretty much with that said, those are just kind of some funny things that we'll be seeing in the next couple days in test plays. If you guys want to keep up to date with all the news, of course, you know what to do. Subscribe with notifications on to get notified of all the videos that come out. Join the Discord server below too, because I was pinged for videos and live streams. And otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much going to be it for today's video. I'm excited to see what happens with this. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.